Yes, Justin Miller. Somebody wants to see you back in the staging area. It's 83C3. We started out today with 4. No, whatever you think. All right, race number 16. We're going to qualify for. Hey, who do we have out there in front? I don't know. Oh, that's Richie Rick. That's who it is. It's Anderson and number 1 Law. Anderson and Law. We're going to qualify Here we are, bottom of the table, top end of the third. It's Smith, Thomas, and who's Smith, Thomas, and number 1, Smith, Thomas, and Lopez. All right.
Get it!
Around the last turn. It's going to be
No! Get it!
2, 4, and we're going to do Mark Foster and Bryce Gibb. Race number 28 is out of the race block. It's Greg and Foster.
Physical work is a form of exercise, but like weightlifting, it is not totally effective for weight control.
Come over here. These are my handy snake cheese and crackers for day 1. These are my honey and crackers for day 2. Love you. And these are my pizza cheese and crackers for day 3. And these are my peanut butter and crackers for day 4. But this is day 5. Excuse me.
Handy Snack. 4 portable little snacks from Kraft.
Don't get caught without them.
What kind of day is your hair having? Will it need a light shampoo or a really deep cleaning?
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
What you need is Finesse Shampoo. It's activated by the amount of dirt and oil in your hair, so it cleans deep on the days you need it, gently on the days you don't, without drying, without over-cleaning.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
The Dragon is waiting for you at Sears. 25% off activewear for the whole family. Dragon, shirts and casual slacks, knits, tops and shorts. Dragon, separates and coordinates. 25% off Dragon activewear right now from Sears.
At Sears, you get your money's worth.
Dragon.
And more.
You're reaching for the finish line.
You dig down deep, decide to find
You've really gotta want it.
the strength that you need, the will to succeed. This is it. It's for him and for you, for you.
Hey, I'm proud of you. Really proud. A Coke.
The famous taste in China.
Great race. Who's your coach? My dad.
Coke is it.
Watching BU 13.
Well, that's it for today. I hope you had a terrific workout. You know, it's very important that you join us every day so you can get as strong as you can be. You know me. I want your muscles harder than Chinese algebra. You think about it. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
What? Does that bother you? Does it matter? Do you have to have talent? No. They what?
I think they make you have talent.
In other words, you don't have to be born with it. They can just...
Well, some people need more talent, but they do work on it, I think.
I don't think you need talent in the beginning, but if you're going to stay for a while, you're going to need talent.
I'm sorry, hang on just a minute. Boy, we got all kinds of advice here. You need some what?
You need some innate talent. You can't just be a singer and not know how to sing. You can't be an actor and not know how to act.
But if you're gorgeous, can't they just paint you up, send you out?
If you're gorgeous, they'll make you even more gorgeous and you'll look a lot better.
And you don't have to have any talent.
No, that's not necessarily true. You have to partly have talent. It has to be a gift from God to begin with.
All right. You can just be loud. You could just be loud. You're all performers. Actors, actresses. Yeah. How you doing? Are you eating? Huh? Out of a soup can, right? Is it rough?
Soup can?
No, the star. You know, we read about you. There's 8 million people for one part.
This is true, and I've met them all out on the street.
So why aren't you in Hollywood? What are you doing here in Chicago?
Trying to work. There's a lot of work going on here.
There is.
Yes.
It's a good place to start, but William Morris doesn't want you until you're a hit. And when you're a hit, you don't need him.
Well, you practice your craft here, and maybe they'll watch you and summon you.
Yeah. How do you feel about this little dialogue here? Do you have to be gorgeous and all that?
I don't think so. I think it's talent. I don't think you have to be gorgeous. No, I really
It's
don't.
about politics and who you know and whether your agent is any good.
Exactly, I believe that.
Jay Bernstein is what's called in Hollywood the super agent. We'll meet him in just a moment. I want you to meet 2 of his talented clients. I am pleased to present, you know her work so well, and I know that you approve of it, a woman who's finally left the prairie after 7 years to go on to, I don't think she would say necessarily better things.
Soap can get you cleaner,
Is this on my ball, too?
Sure. no matter what your game.
Football?
And now, Basic Natural Ivory Soap comes in a new liquid. Try it.
Ginny, those dishes I gave you still shine.
You let your joy show in the things you do, so let our joy flow. Watch that shine come through, you'll see your plates glow. People notice them too, our joy's a reason.
Only Lemon Fresh Joy's exclusive formula lets dishes dry clean, shiny, practically spot-free, right on the rack. Watch. Other leading brands can dry, leaving dirty-looking spots. Only Joy's Lemon Fresh formula lets dishes dry clean, practically spot-free, down to the shine.
You let your joy show in the things you do, you'll see your plates glow. People notice them too, our joy's a reason. Let your joy show.
You don't want to the police are after you.
I've had police after me before.
Yeah, there's no more shots in that shotgun either.
I know that. Did anyone ever tell you talk too much?
Oh, yeah, the pitchfork. Why don't you just go ahead and use it?
This is my show, Detective. We're gonna do things my way. Pitchfork is handy, if necessary, so you can just forget about a little karate kick.
If I had my sight back, I'd break your neck.
You don't have it back, though, do you? Huh? You know, you made me very mad before. Did you know that? Did you?
Yes, yes.
You made me lose control. I don't like...
The bombs bursting in air can't prove through the night that our flag was still there.
We're all from the San Francisco Bay Area, and we are, you know, we were friends first, sort of colleagues second. I mean, we didn't answer ads in trade papers or audition for the gig. It was just sort of, you know, who should we get to play drums? Well, Billy, he lives down the street, and so that's the way we sort of formed. And we've always been a real, you know, a real band, not just Huey Lewis and the backup band. We are a real band. And I think if we have anything unique to offer, it's that sort of band personality. That's why we produce our own records and help conceive our own videos and do our own album covers and stuff to try and keep that personality. My dad, who was a jazz drummer, said there's only two kinds of music, good and bad. And I believe that. You know, there's good and bad pop, there's good and bad rock, there's good and bad country, there's good and bad soul. And I think we really are influenced by all that. We're from the San Francisco Bay Area, which is a very artistic place, and we hear all kinds of music. And I think there are sort of threads of all that stuff running through our music.
Cause I'm working for a living.
I'm not sure of this, but I think kids probably first get into rock bands because they want to be a star, or they want the sort of, you know, the popularity or something. I think that's probably why I first did it. But, and then you do that for a certain bit, and then you find out, wow, this isn't as glamorous as it seems. But by that time, I think those of us who continue, you're really sort of addicted to the music. And it's the music really ultimately that's all that's left.
And I hope you love me like you say I do. And I hope you love me like you say I
do. You have to kind of make your deal with the devil, you know, with the music business. In other words, you have to have a hit, for example. You have to have a commercial sort of song or two. And I think if you do, you buy the freedom to do what you want with the other songs or live and so on. And I think both those things are important. It's important to have a commercial record, but it's also very important to, you know, try and satisfy yourself artistically, because that, I think, is, if you don't please yourself, ultimately, it's just not satisfying.
9 o'clock this morning, she left me down the water. I let her take advantage of me.
Obviously, we're very flattered to be nominated for a Grammy, and you know, it came completely unexpected, and it's really a surprise, and we feel very good about it. But at the same token, not to belittle the Grammys at all, but the day that we found out we were nominated, the Tower Power Horns phoned me up, Greg Adams phoned me up and said, could we come by the gig and jam? And we had a gig that night, and I'm not sure which of the two was more exciting, you know, because it really is about music. I think, first of all, the music is entertainment, but I also think that music moves people, and to that end, it's an art. And if it does move somebody, and you have a certain amount of power, and you have an audience that's there listening to you, maybe you ought to tell them a little something. I mean, you certainly don't have to change the world, maybe, but you ought to at least express a certain emotion that you feel is right. I think there is a distinction between bands that are starting out and bands that are established, because it's a tough business to get into. And starting out, one has to sort of market oneself, and you have to do anything and everything just to sort of get in the door. So I think anything is tolerable in the beginning. But once you've achieved a certain stature, and again, the audience is there for you, maybe you do owe it a little bit to yourself or to rock and roll to give a little back. This is our new video for our second single, I Want a New Drug, right here on Friday Night Videos.
I want a new drug. One that won't make me sick. One that won't make me crash my car and make me feel free, free, free. I want a new drug. One that won't hurt my head. One that won't make my mouth too dry and make my eyes too red. One that won't make me nervous, wondering what to do. One that makes me feel like I feel when I'm with you. When I'm alone with you. I want a new drug. One that won't spill. One that don't cost too much or come in a pill. I want a new drug. One that won't go away. One that won't keep me up all night. One that won't make me sleep all day. One that won't make me nervous, wondering what to do. One that makes me feel like I feel when I'm with you. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you, baby. I want a new drug. One that does what it should. One that won't make me feel too bad. One that won't make me feel too good. I want a new drug. One that won't doubt. One that won't make me talk too much or make my face break out. One that won't make me nervous, wondering what to do. One that makes me feel like I feel when I'm with you. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you, yeah, yeah.
Hi, I'm John Bon Jovi. Friday Night Videos will be right back with our new video, Runaway.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special. The beer will...
For a while there, we didn't think you were going to make it back.
That makes two of us.
Do you think you brought enough groceries, huh?
Listen, it's murder out there. We could be stuck here for days.
Well, at least you brought the essentials.
When you want the taste of a truly great beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrau.
Think we'll ever get out of here?
Tonight.
I hope not.
Let it be Lowenbrau.
He made you feel the beauty of love in an officer and a gentleman. Now he makes you feel the fear of murder for love. From director Taylor Hackford, Against All Odds, Rachel Ward is the prize. Jeff Bridges is the pawn. Jeff! James Woods is the man who will kill to get her back. Against All Odds, rated R. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Everything that touches your body should be this beautiful.
Introducing Body Flowers, the new deodorant body spray with a fragrance so beautiful, so delicious, you'll lavish it all over your body. Body Flowers, the new deodorant body spray with 4 fresh, wind-blown fragrances.
So beautiful. So irresistible. It follows me everywhere.
A fine wine is a perfect balancing of taste. So is a fine dinner. Le Menu. Each Le Menu has 3 carefully orchestrated foods. Light beef sirloin tips in mushroom and wine gravy, seasoned O'Brien potatoes, and broccoli with cheddar cheese sauce. Le Menu frozen dinners from Swanson. So extraordinary, you dare serve them with a vintage wine.
Hi, I'm John Bon Jovi, and this is our new video, Runaway.
Even before having a recording contract, Bon Jovi was chosen to open for ZZ Top.
On the streets where you live, girls talk about their social lives. They made a lipstick plastic and plain, such a shame in their eyes. All your best friends, your daddy gonna talk to you. But you was living in another world, trying to get a message through. No one heard a single word you said. They should have seen it in your eyes, what was going around your head. Oh, she's a little runaway. Daddy's girl and fast, all those things he couldn't say. Ooh, she's a little runaway. Lying every night, guaranteed to blow your mind. I see you out on the streets, calling for a wild time. So you sit home alone, 'cause there's nothing left that you can do. There's only pictures hung in the shadows, lamp and look at you. You know she likes the lights at night on the neon Broadway sign. She don't really mind, it's only love she hopes to find. Ooh, she's a little runaway. Daddy's girl and fast, all those things he couldn't say. Ooh, she's a little runaway.
Back with Paul Simon.
In the mountains of southern Colombia, for centuries the cloth has been woven by hand. It is not the fastest way, but it is part of the heritage. The same dedication to heritage that has been passed to Juan Valdez. He picks the Colombian coffee as it has been picked for centuries, by hand, bean by bean, only at the moment when it is best. It is no surprise that a country so rich with tradition grows the richest coffee in the world.
Hey, why wake to fuzzy vision? Break away from fuzzy forever. See crystal clear with HydraCurve 2. Extended wear soft contact lenses. Never take them out except to care for them. Working, playing, sleeping, feel carefree. HydraCurve 2 breathes superbly for your eyes' health and comfort. HydraCurve 2 correct more vision problems than any other lens. Ask your eye care professional about HydraCurve 2. Break away from fuzzy forever.
Try to find a box of Crunch and Munch in this house. See what I mean? Dad emptied this one watching the game. Didn't even leave a peanut. My sister ate this one on the phone. Huh, not even a tiny piece of toffee. Mom ate this one type your newsletter. Didn't leave any popcorn. Popcorn and peanuts and real buttery toffee. Crunch and Munch, it sure tastes good right now.
Crunch and Munch, the delicious anytime, anywhere snack.
This is an apology from Ford Escort to Fred's Garage, now Fred's Produce. To George's Friendly Service, now George's Video Arcade. And to all the other garages and service stations that have gone on to better things. But how are we to know that when we engineered Ford Escort to be fuel efficient and to require less scheduled maintenance than any leading Japanese import, it would come to this? Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
Here's Paul Simon.
Renee and Georgette agreed with their dog after the war. Returned to their hotel suite and they unlocked the door. Easily losing their evening clothes, they danced by the light of the moon. To the penguins, the moon glows, the Orioles, the five satins, the deep forbidden music they've been longing for. Renee and Georgette agreed with their dog after the war. Renee and Georgette agreed with their dog after the war. We're strolling down Christopher Street when they stopped in a men's store. With all of the mannequins dressed in the style that brought tears to their immigrant eyes. Just like the penguins, the moon glows, the Orioles, the five satins, the easy stream of laughter flowing through the air. Renee and Georgette agreed with their dog après la guerre. Side by side they fell asleep, decades gliding by like Indians, time is cheap. When they wake up, they will find all their personal belongings have intertwined. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Renee and Georgette agreed with their dog after the war. We're dining with the power elite, and they looked in their bedroom drawer. And what do you think they have hidden away in the cabinet cold of their hearts? The penguins, the moon glows, the Orioles, and the five satins. For now and ever after, as it was before. Renee and Georgette agreed with their dog after the war.
Look at that FISO face. It's the get up and glow face. Hey, let it show face.
That's so easy to have with Gentle Physoderm. That pure white lotion feels, so silky smooth. I love the way it leaves my skin. Soft, clean, ready to be seen.
Every single day, Physoderm gives you the face you're looking for and the face he's looking at. The FISO face. Look for Physoderm, unscented and fresh scent.
Dale Grinstead is a soldier with a dream, the '84 Olympics. His sport, the modern pentathlon, 5 grueling events. The Army is full of people who are striving to be all they can be. For specialist Dale Grinstead, that means striving to be the best in the world.
Be all that you can be. You can do it in the Army.
So this is the new log cabin.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
Hey, what are friends for?
Here's to good friends. Tonight's kind of special.
Try it this way.
The beer we'll pour says something more somehow.
Looks like we're about done, huh? Not yet, you're not.
Tonight.
Not a bad day's work.
Next weekend, we put in the pool.
Let it be low and brown.
Hey, it's an invisible top.
No, it's Aquafresh with a new see-through top.
I can see it's triple protection formula.
Only Aquafresh has it.
The maximum fluoride protection of the leading paste. All the breath freshener of the leading gel. And gentle cleaners that even remove stained film. Concentrated in one complete toothpaste.
And tests prove mothers prefer Aquafresh to the other leading brands.
Triple protection Aquafresh, a complete toothpaste.
Thanks for watching. See you next week. Saying goodnight from New York, this is Nick Michaels for Friday Night Videos.
Saturday, it's a Different Strokes wedding day. Or is it?
The wedding is off.
A special 1-hour episode. Then on We Got It Made, David gets an eye full of Mickey, and a jealous Jay gets steamed.
I'm moving out.
Then on Mama's Family, can Mama cut it as mayor?
I got it all under control now.
Saturday, be there.
Ford's #1 sale of the year is on right now at Dick's Cascade Ford. We're #1 due to outrageous deals like our incredible push-puller drag sale, where you get a guaranteed $2,800 trade-in on any of the rugged Ford F-Series trucks, the F-150, the F-250, or the stylish F-350. We're #1 with low lease payments. Drive the elegant Ford Thunderbird for a mere $149 a month, or step into practical class with the Ford Tempo for just $113 a month. The best just got better. Hurry to Dick's Cascade Ford on Bellevue's Auto Row, where you're always #1.
I can't do it.
Do you or your child find difficulty in reading, writing, or spelling? Do you know what it's like to look at a book and have the words seem upside down or backwards? Well, the learning disabled do, and there is help at the Learn to Learn Institute to overcome these problems and many more. This program has been in research for over 20 years and is more than a theory. It really works. There is free testing for anyone. The education your child gets today is up to you. Call the Learn to Learn today.
New Horizons Dismas Center is a refuge for street youth. These kids need warm jackets and winter clothing. If you have such items to spare, call 223-0647.
Saturday night at 7, Rev. Jerry Lewis join a military paratroop squad in the 1952 production Jumping Jacks. Next.